Are you struggling to get clients as a web designer? If so, you're not alone. The truth is that most web designers aren't missing clients because of their skills. It's because they don't know how to market themselves. So today I've got you covered. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 powerful strategies that are going to help you attract clients, stand out from competition, and get paid well for your work. And make sure you're staying until the end of the video because I'll be sharing one secret strategy that most web designers overlook that can be a game changer for attracting consistent, high-paying clients. Plus, I have a special gift for you, which is 101 proven ways to land clients as a web designer. So you can grab that in the description below. It's free, so go check it out. First up is your online presence, because at the end of the day, it really is everything. So I want you to start thinking of your profiles as your sales pages. So if you're using Instagram, YouTube, TikTok to start showcasing some of your work, I want you to start considering these platforms as tools for your business, and strictly that. Instagram and all of these other platforms are no longer places for you to be connecting with your friends and family. These are simply tools for lead generation for you, because at the end of the day, if a potential client lands on your page and it's outdated, it's really unclear of who you are and how you are going to help them or what you do, then you're really going to struggle in the client department. To set yourself up for success here are some things that you might need to do some housekeeping on. As a web designer, one of the biggest testaments to your abilities, your creativity, and your style is going to be within your website. Your website should showcase your best work. It should be very easy to navigate, and it should be very clear on what you do and who you help. Adding testimonials to your website can also really help with building credibility. So if you have any of those, make sure you add them. If you're using Instagram to showcase some of your work, to build authority in your niche, and to even expand your personal brand, this is fantastic. So you're gonna be pinning 3 posts at the top of your page. So one can be your personal intro, explaining who you are, who you help, what you do, and make sure that your personality shines here so that people can connect with you on a deeper level. Number 2, the second one can be a case study or a testimonial of some form. And then the third one can be your lead magnet or your opt-in opportunity. The one thing I don't want you to do is be posting or pinning your highest viewed reels or posts, because this is not a good business strategy. Nobody really, cares, and you are needing to attract more clients to your business. Next is focusing on SEO. So if your website doesn't show up on Google, then you're missing out on web traffic. You want to be focusing on using keywords that your audience uses or might be using to search up when looking for your services. So for example, affordable web design or custom WordPress website. Next is having consistent branding across all of your platforms. So you want to make sure that your branding is very cohesive with your website, with your social media, or any other online platform that you're using. This includes your logo, your color scheme, your typography, and your messaging. A consistent and professional brand presence is going to build a lot more trust with your potential clients, and it's also going to make you a lot more memorable. If your branding is just all over the place, then clients are likely going to hesitate to hire you, and they're going to think that you lack attention to detail, which you do not. Next is having a strong about page. There are so many designers that overlook the importance of having a really strong about page, but this is an opportunity for you to deeply connect with your audience. You really want to get into telling your story here. So you want to talk about why you became a web designer, what unique approach do you bring to the table. You want to make it very friendly, a little personal, but also professional. Clients want to hire somebody that they know, like, and trust and feel like they can relate to in some level. So for example, if you're a mom and you have 2 little ones and you briefly talk about that in your about page, if there's a mom business owner that lands on your page, that could be a reason for why she actually wants to work with you over somebody else. Next, let's talk about social media and content marketing, because let's be real, if you are not showing up online consistently, people are going to forget that you exist. How sad. Clients want to work with somebody that they see as active, knowledgeable, and engaging. If your social media looks abandoned or generic, people are just going to move on to somebody else. But the good news is that you are able to position yourself using social media as a go-to web designer in your specific niche. Here's how to make it work for you. Start posting your work on social media. So platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of those things, these are all gold mines for web designers. Share your latest projects, share before and after transformations that you might have, or even behind the scenes projects. You don't want to just be posting your portfolio, you do want to add some context. You also want to explain some of your design choices, the problems that you've solved, and how clients have benefited from your work. This storytelling approach is going to help clients really connect with your work and see the value in it. Next is creating value-driven content. So you can write a blog post, you can share quick tips on Instagram, you can make short-form videos appealing to a specific web design trend in your niche, and all of these things can position you as an expert. Try creating content like 5 website mistakes that are costing you sales, or how to improve your website's loading speed. Providing value builds trust, and trust leads to paying clients. Next is engage with your audience. You do not just want to ghost and post, you want to make sure you're replying to all of your comments, you're DMing potential clients, and you're inserting yourself into business groups or areas where you know business owners or your ICA, your ideal business owner, is going to be hanging out. You want to ask questions, you want to start conversations, and you want to share any insights that you have. Engagement isn't just about visibility, it's about building out genuine connections with people and relationships with people. A single meaningful conversation can lead into having a long-term client. All right, last but definitely not least is number 3, which is networking and outreach, because sometimes waiting for clients to come to you is just not enough. You need to be proactive and put yourself out there in ways for potential clients to take notice in you. Many web designers underestimate the power of networking, but building the right relationships can be a game changer for your business. You can start by attending industry events or meetups. So whether it be an in-person networking event or a local business meetup or even an online workshop, all of these spaces can be filled with potential clients who need web design services. But don't just show up, make sure that you're prepared. So when you go, maybe you have your elevator pitch perfected in terms of, what you do, who you help, bring some business cards, and make sure that you're just genuinely interested in the people that you're meeting, because afterwards you can hit them up on LinkedIn, send them a friendly email just to connect with them later. Next is online communities and forums. So engage in Facebook groups, Reddit threads, just online communities in general, maybe Discord, Slack communities where business owners are hanging out. I want you to go in there and offer valuable insights or tips or answer questions about web design services without pushing your own services on these people. Being helpful and visible in these communities is going to naturally position you as an expert so that when people are starting to need these types of services or are needing a website designed, they are going to come to you. Next is cold outreach the right way. So rather than just reaching out with a generic message of being like, hey, do you need a website? You want to make sure that you're researching that business and see if there's actually something that they could benefit from in terms of your services. You want to find companies that have maybe an outdated website or have a really slow load time and craft a very personalized email to them about how you can help them. You want to offer maybe a free website audit or just some actionable tips that they can take to get your foot in the door. A well-crafted, very personalized email is going to stand out substantially compared to all the spammy emails that they probably get every single day. Next is leverage referrals. So past clients, friends, or even other freelancers can be a huge source for leads. Do not be afraid to ask for referrals, and you can even offer a small incentive for them. If you've done really great work for a client, they're likely going to recommend you, especially if you make it even easier for them if you give them a referral template to use. Networking and outreach aren't just about getting those one-off projects. It's about building relationships with people to have more consistent work over time. Now, I promised you a game-changing strategy that most web designers overlook. So here it is, productized services. Instead of offering just custom web design, you want to be offering clear packaged services with set pricing and deliverables. This makes it so much easier for your potential clients to say yes because they know exactly what they're getting. When people understand what they're getting up front, there's less hesitation, there's less back and forth negotiation, and it's a much smoother sales process for you. You can think about it this way. Let's say you go into a coffee shop, you're not asking the barista, hey, how much does it cost to have a drink with coffee, milk, and some caramel? No, you're obviously going in, you're asking for a caramel latte because you know exactly how much is in it and you know exactly how much it costs. That's what productizing your services does for your web design business. So it takes out all of the confusion, makes it a lot more simple and stress-free for your clients. So how do you create productized services? So you can start off by thinking of the needs of your customers. So for example, if you're being asked all the time to create a 5-page business website or maybe landing pages for lead generation, you can turn all of those types of commonly asked questions into packages. Next is define clear deliverables. So what is your package going to include? Is it going to be just a homepage design? Is it going to include SEO or mobile responsiveness? The more transparent you are, the better. Next, you can set fixed pricing. So rather than coming up with a custom quote for every single project, you can give your potential clients a price range so that they know exactly what to expect. This is also going to help filter out any of those low quality clients that you might be trying to weed out. Next is create add-ons. So some clients are going to want additional services. So for example, if you know how to do advanced SEO or branding or copywriting, you should be considering packaging those as add-ons so that you're not reinventing the wheel every time for every new project. Clients love clarity, so when you make it a lot easier for them to choose, you're going to get more inquiries, you're going to close deals faster, and you're going to scale your business a lot faster as well. So there you have it, 3 powerful strategies that are going to help you attract more clients as a web designer, and 1 secret strategy that's going to help you set yourself apart from competition. Now, I want to hear from you, so which strategy are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments and let's chat. And don't forget, if you want even more ways to land clients, grab my cheat sheet, 101 proven ways for you to land more web design clients. It's in the description below. It's totally free, so go check it out. If you found this video helpful, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so that I can continue to help you on your marketing journey as a web designer. I'll see you in the next video.